Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Fangirls Only. I'm your host, Vanessa Faramo, and today I am here with Louie Knight. So, welcome to the podcast.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
No problem. All right, so your new song, What If I Told You This, just came out last week, which by the time I upload this, it's gonna be a month. Whoops. So,
Yeah,
anyways, it's so good, and I bet everyone's been waiting for this song for to come out for so long. And I bet you probably have been too.
thank you. Yeah, it feels really, really great to finally get the releases going again. Because I took a bit of a break, to be honest, and now I'm really starting to ramp up with releases every 5 to 6 weeks. But I've been holding on to this What If I Told You now for like almost probably 2 years. So it feels so good to get it out into the world. So thank you.
All right. So, how would you describe this new era of Louis Knight now that the song is out?
Interesting. I'm gonna try to put this as I'm going to try to make this as concise as I can. This new era is somewhat bridging two eras together. So I've got the next two projects
Mm.
like written and pretty much finished recording as well, and it bridges the ballady Louis that a lot of my listeners and my audience will know and feel familiar with, but then it kind of bridges that to a much more 2000s bandy type production, which really feels like I found my artistry for the first time. It feels like, oh wow, this is what we should be doing. So I'm just so endlessly excited, and yeah, it's like very much sort of the fray meets the script meets like early Coldplay. Like that's what where we're going. But these next songs will start to very slowly, because this obviously is a piano ballad, but very slowly pick up the pace towards moving into that. So I'm so excited.
I'm excited for that. That's cool. All
Thank
right.
you.
So, while I was doing research on you, I saw that you were on American Idol and you made it to the top 40, which is very impressive, knowing how many people audition. I can't even imagine how many people were in the audition room.
Thank
So,
you.
would you say that you have, I guess, like been more influenced in the music industry ever since being on American Idol?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, so so my season was really weird. I ended up managing to go past the top 40 into the top 7, which is
Oh,
bonkers. And no, no, and
what's
don't
happening
worry,
next?
don't worry, no. So I ended up like getting to the top 7, but it was insane because it was COVID, and everything shut down. The season, like we were getting, so we had done the top 40, and then we had all, they'd put us up in LA to start getting ready for the live shows, in which all of a sudden COVID happened and they shut production down, sent us all home, and then we ended up finishing the season from our homes,
Oh,
insanely enough. So yeah, that was an interesting experience.
must have been chaotic.
We like filmed the live shows on 3 iPhones, and it was pretty insane. But it was a lot of fun, and it's definitely opened, a lot of doors for me since. But I am also very grateful that I think coming off of those shows, a lot of people might feel like they are kind of defined by the show, or like how they were presented on the show, and I felt that for a long time. But now it's been, dare I say, a good few years. It feels great to now start to be really going out on my own, and people aren't necessarily like people don't necessarily know that I was even on the show, which makes me feel great because it says that I'm doing something right now. So yeah.
You're like, not everyone knows me from this. Other people know me from this and this and this.
Exactly, which is nice. I mean, yeah. I'm working on it, working on it.
All right. So your song Change had a big impact on people's lives and mentions losing a friend to mental health battles. The song has resonated with so many different people. So did you expect that kind of emotional response when you released the song?
Honestly, I mean, no, but I also, I mean, when I wrote it and released it, I had no idea that American Idol was going to happen, and I knew that I wanted to work alongside the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention on the song to try to spread awareness to suicide prevention and mental health awareness. But then, after after my audition, when I auditioned for Idol with Change, yeah, I mean, it really was. I mean, it blows me away to think about, and I kind of yeah, it was really incredible, and I'm so fortunate and so grateful for how many people that song reached, because of that, and how many people hopefully it helped, and yeah, it was a really special moment.
Yeah, I remember listening to the song like when I was like writing on the questions, I was like listening to music at the same time. It's a little
Thank
bit
you.
it's a little bit of ADHD, but
100.
uh,
Hey, me too. Me too.
yeah. And like I was listening to it, and I was like writing the questions, and I was like tearing up. I was like I
I'm
never
sorry.
like that never happened to me, but like I was tearing up.
Thank you. Thank you, and I'm sorry. I
No
um
worries.
I do write the saddest fucking songs. Pardon my language. I don't know if we're allowed to
No
swear,
worries.
um, but it helps me be happy. Writing all the sad stuff. It just gets it out of me and helps me process, and then I can like go about my day and be like level headed. You know,
It's like a form of therapy, I guess. I guess songwriting can
it's
be therapy in many different ways.
it's literally saved my life. In like it's songwriting is like literally saved my life. Don't know. Yeah, yeah.
So you've been releasing music since your debut single, Just Kiss Me, in 2019. So how would you describe the evolution of your sound since those early releases?
Wow, just kiss me. That is crazy. 2019. I've been doing this a
Go for it.
while. I've been,
I
I've been
went
like,
deep into the archives.
no. I appreciate yeah, I appreciate that. How is my sound? I mean, I was 18. I think when I put that song out and that EP, and honestly, it's crazy that it's taken me this long, but I've experimented with so many different sounds throughout the last. I don't even want to say how many years it's been since 2018. I'm not good at math, but I've experimented with so many different sounds, and I mean, I love those old songs. They're really pivotal into where where I've come to today. But I'm also just, yeah. I mean, I think you're constantly evolving and trying to figure out your next sound, and but I always love those old ones.
Sure. All right. So what kind of artist do you envision yourself to be in the next 5 years?
Um,
Like what are things are you're like manifesting for yourself, I guess.
I'm manifesting being a charting singer-songwriter, artist, and headlining Glastonbury is my dream in the UK, like the UK Music Festival.
Mhm.
That is, on the pyramid stage with everybody screaming out my songs on each other's shoulders. Like that is my dream. Playing at Wembley Stadium, playing at Madison Square Garden, yeah, like playing at all the festivals and the amazing venues across the states. Those are my dreams, and yeah, I'm just trying to work as hard as I can to make that a reality someday.
You never know, maybe it well, maybe it could come true.
Thank you. I hope so.
So do you think vulnerability, I can never say that word, vulnerability is your biggest strength or biggest risk as an artist?
I'd say my biggest strength, to be honest. I don't think like if I put anything else out and it wasn't coming from my truth, I think it would fall apart. I don't think I don't think it'd stand up really, because my music comes from emotional songwriting and talking about my life, or things that have happened to others in my life, and I wouldn't know any other way than how to be completely honest in my lyrics, and that's probably a flaw of mine. Is like I'm just like an open book all the time, to my detriment sometimes. But
All right, so here's the last question, and I bet you know about the whole like Mount Rushmore thing. I believe that's in the States. Do you know what Mount Rushmore is?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Like the actual. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
if you were to make your own Mount Rushmore, who would you add to it?
That's an awesome question. That's
I
really
literally saw
cool.
that on Jake Shane's podcast. Like my friend sent a clip to me. I was like, okay, that's the next question for a podcast. Like,
That is so good.
thanks, Shake.
um, I my Mount Rushmore. There's four people on that, right?
Yeah, I think.
Or is it five?
I,
I think four. We're
I,
gonna say four.
I think four.
We're gonna say four. I would say Sam Fender. I would say Coldplay. Well, Chris Martin. Just
I
we
was about
couldn't
to
fit
say
all. You
that's
couldn't fit
so
all of
weird.
Coldplay in one. Just Sam Fender, Chris Martin, Lewis Capaldi, and ooh, who would be the last one? Who would be the last one? And the script, but like the lead singer of the script.
Yeah,
Well, it's hard with the bands. You'd have to have like a mini, really get them really, really
you just like
small.
combine all their faces into one.
Exactly. It would just be one smudge of, I don't
That
even
would
know.
be an interesting looking one.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't hold up.
All right. So that was all the questions. So thank you so much for coming on. It was great having you.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me, Vanessa.
I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And no, thank you so much for having me on and thanks for being flexible. Sorry it took a
No
bit of back
problem.
and forth, but
Don't worry at
have
all.
a have a lovely weekend.
Thanks. You too.
Cheers.